Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video, one I am excited for. I've been wanting to do this video for a very long time, and finally I'm doing it. So, as you can tell by the title, we are reviewing the Versace Eros Energy. I don't know how good you can see; it's kind of dark in my apartment right now, so may have to redo this. I'm not too sure. We'll see. But yeah, I've been wanting to do this video for so long. Let me do one little adjustment. um, yeah, so I've been wanting to make this video for so long. This is one of my favorite colognes that I've never owned up until now. So yeah, we're gonna do a little. I've already opened it, but we're gonna do a little unboxing. And if you own a bottle of cologne, you know it's nothing special. So it's not like you know, something where it's cool, cool unboxing. But slide it open, and boom, that is the bottle. Now, and if you know the Versace Eros, bottles, they're nice looking. They're very cool looking bottles. Now I have to re-smell them because I keep forgetting which ones I like and which ones I don't like. But I know I don't like all of them of the Eros collection. I do love this one. Yeah. So it released last year in 2024, and as you can tell by the bottle, it is citrusy, super citrusy. So when you smell it, like the first spray, you're gonna get straight lemon, lime. Like it's aromatic. It's crazy, and it's just, it may not be for some people though. So, but the one thing is, like, when I sprayed it the very first time I tried it, the lady at the mall, she was like, I sprayed in a little tester and I smelled it, and I was like, whoa, that's like citrusy. She's like, no, put it on your skin. Don't just smell it on the strip. Put it on your skin. It smells different. And I'm like, okay. So I did, and she was like, just wait a few minutes. And I did, and I was like, whoa. So and I sprayed it before I started making this video, so that's what I'm gonna smell now. And yeah, it's like it. So let's do this. I don't have no tester strips, so I just have some cardboard. Not cardboard, but spray it on that. See how this smells. Yeah, so when you smell it on the strips, it's like, it's super like, lemon lime zesty. And I can see how it would turn people off. People would like, oh no, I can see how it's overwhelming when you smell it on the strip. But when you spray it on your skin, it tones it down. It's still super, citrusy, but it tones it down into a good way, because it changes to your body heat. So it it's still, you still get that lemon, the lime, the blood orange, you still get that, but it tones it down. And to me, it just smells so good. I love this cologne. Now, this is one of the ones I've wanted for so long, and I finally have it. I've been wanting to do a review on this. Now, I don't know how long it lasts. For sure, I'm definitely gonna do an update. Unfortunately, I just got off work, so, and then I'm off the next 2 days. I couldn't wait. I'm super excited. I was like, I got to do this now. But I am definitely, and I like to test my colognes when I get new ones. I like to test them at work because I work an 8-hour shift, so I can tell you how long it lasts. So I'm gonna do like a pinned comment and do an update and how long it lasts. But the last time I smelled it at the mall, I sprayed it on, went home, and it lasted like a couple hours, I want to say like 4 hours, because I was home chilling for a while. Then I had a friend come over for a couple hours, and then when he left, then I took a shower. So I want to say it lasted like, for sure at least 3 to 4 hours for sure. But I want to test it on an entire workday. So I would definitely leave a pinned comment because I don't know how long it lasts just yet. But I sprayed it on tonight after I got home and showered. Oh, it's a little sticker. Sprayed it, I already showered and everything, so I'm probably going to smell it the remainder of the night. But yeah, so it's just smelling the strip. It is super citrusy, and like I said, I can understand how it would turn people off of it. But again, and if that's not your style at all, then obviously don't go for it. But if you're at least a little curious, spray it on the strip, smell it, and then put it on your skin, and then judge it off that, because it smells different. Like James Franco says in the interview, same but different. That's how this is. It smells the same but different on your skin. So don't give it a chance. Don't be quick to judge it, just based off the spray on the strip. Give it an actual chance, and you might be surprised. Like I said, I have to go back and review test out the other ones, and I need to take notes of which ones I don't like. And I think it's the flame I don't like. I have to double check. I think the regular one is cool, but I'm pretty sure it's the flame, Versace Eros flame I don't like. But I got to go back to the mall and figure it out for sure. I just know for sure I liked the Energy. Now let's talk pricing, because pricing is crazy. When this first came out, and honestly up until recently, I don't know how recent, but up until recently, it retailed for $115. Honestly, not a bad price. A good price. A very good price. But unfortunately, I don't know, don't know the process behind it. It got raised to $140, which is crazy. Not that that's a bad price, that's, kind of typical for cologne, but it started off $115, so it almost got raised, $40. Like, with taxes and everything, yeah, you're definitely, gonna be paying way more than what it originally retailed for. So that is, now, is it worth it? 100%. But again, I think just $115, that is a very good price, and I hate that they raised it. Now, that being said, I didn't pay that. I got this from Amazon, actually. I paid $86 for it. It was it 86? No, I paid $80 for it. I'm sorry. It was $76 for the bottle, and then with taxes and everything, it was like $80. So I paid $80 for it. Now, that's one hell of a price for this. I definitely saved me some money. So if you're able, and the reason I jumped on it so quickly, because I was going to buy it at the end of the month, but, I had it saved in my wish list, and I was like, oh, there's only, 10 left. And I was like, damn. And then a couple days later, I was like, 7 left. It's like, damn. Then a couple days later, it was like, there's only 4 left. I was like, okay, I can't wait to the end of the month. I got to buy it now. So that's why I jumped on it now. So yeah, I bought it for $80, which is a hell of a deal. But so if you're curious about this, I would try to do, get it for the $115. Now, if it was $140 from the jump, no problem. But since it was $115, I would, try to find it cheaper elsewhere. Like I said, I got mine from Amazon. But, go to the mall, there's little stores in the mall that, sell it probably cheaper. So that's what I would do. I would try to find it cheaper somewhere else before you pay the $140. But if you have to pay the $140, I think you're not going to be disappointed. I think you will love this cologne if you're a big fan of citrus. And honestly, I don't really have too many citrusy colognes besides the Ralph from Ed, Ed and Eddie. Now I'm second guessing myself. Ralph Polo. Sorry, I just got tongue tied there. Besides the Ralph Polo, I don't really have too many citrusy ones. So this is my first one, and honestly, it's one of my favorites. So, yeah, if you wanna, it's not sweet, it's not deep, it's citrusy. Excuse me. So yeah, if you're curious, like I said, go to the mall, try it out. Spray it on the strip, but do not let that determine if you like it or not. Spray it on the strip, and then smell it, and then put it on your skin. So that way, because it changes, like I said, it changes. This does not smell the same as it does on my wrist. Now, to me, I love the way this smells. I would be fine if it didn't change. But, like I said, I could understand how it would turn people off. So spray it on your skin and then judge it. And if you don't like it after that, okay, then it's not for you. But spray it on your skin first. But that's pretty much it. I was super excited to do this. I'm glad I finally own this cologne. It's been on my wish list for a while, and I want to apologize because I know the last cologne video I did was probably like 6 months ago, like back in April. Is that 6 months? I don't know. But yeah, April was the last cologne video I did, so I do apologize for that, but we are back. Kind of. I'll explain that in another video. But yeah, I am super excited. There's going to be another video after this. It's going to be a channel update. I have some things I need to discuss, things I need to go over. I'm not going to get into that right here because this is specifically for about cologne. But just so you know, there will be another video after this, so stay tuned for that one. It's an important video. But yeah, I apologize, and if you hear something right now, it's my dog drinking water. But yeah, so I hope you enjoy this review, and I do hope you like this cologne, and it is such a beautiful bottle. Some 3D action, huh? You weren't expecting that 3D action. I'm just playing. But yeah, it's a beautiful bottle, man. Like all their bottle, all the Eros Energies, or the Eros collection, they're beautiful. Won't get you that 3D action one more time. Like you got some 3D goggles on. I need to stop messing around. But that is it for this video. I will catch you in the channel update. Please watch that channel update. It is very important. It's, like I said, I'm not going into that here, but please watch that video. But other than that, thank you. I appreciate you. Please do not forget to like, share, subscribe, comment. Always comment. I love, replying back to you guys. But other than that, I hope you have a good day. Stay safe out there. It's crazy times. So stay safe out there. Have a good day. Stay safe. And most importantly, stay cool, everybody. Peace.